Na njuge atiriri, Ngai nĩ endete nyũmba ĩno itũ na nyũmba ĩno itũ ndĩgũthira. Mũndeithie niĩ rĩu wĩra ũrĩa ndigĩtie nĩ gũcaria arata ma cousins nĩgetha ndĩmũcokie thirikari-inĩ. Nĩ njarĩtie na Baruhia tũkaiguithania, ngaria na Ikamba tũkaiguithania, ngaria na Gĩthii tũkaiguithania, ngaria na Mijikenda tũkaiguithania. Inyuĩ ndamũgaĩra wĩra mũhũthũ mũno, mũikare mwĩ kĩndũ kĩmwe na mũtikagayũkane. Ũcio.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, the politics of the Republic of Kenya seems to be changing as days go by. Now, currently, the country is preparing for a by-election in different parts of the country by the 27th of November 2025. As we all know, the by-elections in Kenya have always acted and played a role as a litmus paper ahead of a general election in the country, where we all know we have a general election in the year 2027. Remember, in the year 2021, the by-elections of Kiambaa constituency, where Ruto's candidate, Kawanjiko, won against the then President Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta's candidate, stamped the first win for the UDA, the United Democratic Alliance Party, and the Hustlers Nation movement, making them to be sure of a possible win in the year 2022. As we speak right now, the most contested by-elections in Kenya ahead of the by-elections to happen in 27th of November 2025 are those of Bere North constituency and Malava constituency. As you all know, most political parties are positioning themselves to secure the win as they present their candidates. But eyes are on one party, the Democracy for Citizens Party, DCP, led by former Deputy President Rigathi Gachagua. But this seems not to be settling well with the Jubilee Party leader, the former President of the Republic of Kenya, Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta. Before diverging into this matter, why Uhuru is not happy, and what is Uhuru doing on this matter of by-elections, and why is Uhuru scared of Rigathi Gachagua's party DCP taking over the mountain? Allow me to remind you that also the ruling party UDA is doing everything in their power to ensure that they don't look weak by facing a defeat in this by-election. Now, allow me, we all know that one party has dominated Mount Kenya region for a long time, and that is the Jubilee Party. But now there is a new kid on the block, the DCP party led by Rigathi Gachagua. But one thing is for sure, Rigathi Gachagua won't be in the ballot papers come the year 2027. And so if Gachagua wins many seats in the upcoming by-elections, he will have the upper hand in deciding who will be the presidential flag bearer for the united opposition come the year 2027. And this is a great threat to Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta's preferred candidate for the presidential ticket come the year 2027, former Cabinet Secretary of Interior, Dr. Fred Okengo Matiangi. Recently, a wave has been making headlines in the country of a possible fallout within the opposition, where Gachagua's preferred candidate for 2027 elections has been rumored to be Wiper Party leader KALONZO MUSYOKA. Yet the masses seems to be falling behind Fred Matiangi. Yesterday, in a move to show a united front for the opposition, all the opposition chiefs convened at KALONZO MUSYOKA's command center in Karen, a meeting that is said to have been called by Rigathi Gachagua. The meeting was attended by KALONZO MUSYOKA himself, Fred Matiangi, Martha Karua, Eugene Wamalwa, Mithika Linturi, Justin Muturi, Dr. Mukisa Kitui and Rigathi Gachagua. The meeting showed that the united opposition is not divided, and Gachagua went ahead to make a post that declared them as a united front. But are they really united? That is the question you might be asking. Now, upon receiving the intel of Gachagua's intention to soon declare Kalonzo as the opposition flag bearer, the former President Uhuru Kenyatta, as of today, is said to have called for a Jubilee delegates meeting, which is supposed to take place on September 26th, 2025, this month. In the said meeting, Uhuru is planning a surprise. And the surprise is to unveil Dr. Fred Okengo Matiangi as the party leader of Jubilee Party and its preferred presidential candidate for 2027 elections. This is a move to curb the doubts and shift their attention from Gachagua to Matiangi. Now, here is where it gets interesting. Remember, the by-elections are happening, and we know it has been happening before that if a by-election is held and the team that secures the most wins in those by-elections being, if it's a team in the opposition, there is a possibility that that team has the upper hand in beating the government come the year 2027. Now, Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta knows if Rigathi Gachagua, DCP party, is able to cling on many seats in the by-elections to come, Rigathi Gachagua will decide who will be the opposition's flag bearer. And Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta cannot risk Gachagua choosing Kalonzo as the opposition flag bearer, because he has crowned Matiangi and has invested in Matiangi to become the official flag bearer of the opposition come the year 2027. And that is why early he wants to ensure that people knows where his loyalty stand and who the people should follow, because everybody in the other parties is they're all confused. Gachagua is telling them, let's not declare who we want to be our presidential flag bearer come the year 2027. Let's surprise the government in the year 2026 with somebody they didn't expect. But Gachagua, we know he can't run. So if he can't run, the most preferred candidate Gachagua has is Kalonzo Musyoka. Now, if Gachagua has Kalonzo Musyoka, will the masses fall behind Kalonzo Musyoka? Now, that is what Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta is playing at. He wants to shift their attention to make sure that the people knows Fred Matiangi is the preferred presidential candidate. And so Matiangi can run with the narrative up to 2027, and which will force the other parties to fall behind Fred Matiangi. But if they wait more, then they are risking losing it to Gachagua. Because let me remind you, William Ruto started his campaigns in the year 2018, immediately after the elections. We all knew that the opposition we had was William Ruto against Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta and Raila Amolo Odinga. We never had this dilemma. The undecided part which Rigathi Gachagua seems to be capitalizing on. And that is what Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta is planning to quash. For now, that's what's up. Leave a comment on the comment section. Tell me what you think about Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta's move to currently declare Fred Matiangi as the party leader of Jubilee Party. Remember, also it's a dilemma because Matiangi is a leader in a party, in a Kisii party called UPA. So will Matiangi abandon his role as the party leader of UPA and join Jubilee? It's a matter of let's wait and see. For now, subscribe.